Yeah, man. What is going on, everybody? DJ, no, stop playing music on Google. Get out of here. Hell,
as smooth as ever.
That's the easiest intro we've ever done right there. How is everybody doing? We have got some mad love and support up in the chat right now. We've got some cool people right here, over there, maybe even up there. I'm not really sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we have MrSealyp joining us today. I got nothing else to say about that. I've been fangirling in my own mind for about a half hour now, and I don't know how to say that out loud without it being any different than that. That's all I got.
It's all good.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, Joe's in there.
The chat goes mad. It's brilliant.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Right
you guys
now.
are crazy. We love you, though. Y'all are
How
crazy.
you guys? Good to see you here.
So, this has been one heck of a day. I love how in here we have top story today. 1 week without controversy? Yep. And then as soon as I get in here, Klutch put that, by the way. As soon as I get in here, think again. Oh, man. There's so much going on. We're going to talk about stuff that's happened, stuff that hadn't happened yet, stuff that might happen, and stuff that's definitely not going to happen.
Oh, boy.
Most of that should be true. I think
there wasn't controversy until I actually got on and talked to you. I had no idea there was controversy until about 15-20 minutes ago. Literally
all day.
I'm typing in top stories. Hey, it's first week we've done this show where there hasn't been controversy, and I was totally wrong. How is that possible?
We were so wrong. It's not even funny. But yes, we have the man himself, MrSealyp, joining us today on the Farm Sim Show. Welcome, brother.
Thank you very much for having me. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm so excited to be here. Honestly.
We're good to have you here, Matt. This is awesome.
So for the two people in here that are not subscribed yet, let everybody know who you are, what you do, and a fun fact.
Okay, MrSealyp. I've been doing Farming Simulator videos for the last 5 and a bit years now, I think. Started off as a hobby, became a job. Love every minute of it. Channel's growing as you want it to. I do Let's Plays, do mod reviews, map tours, and I often put up content from other games as well when I've got enough hours in the day and if I want to sleep. It depends how it goes. Fun fact about me. Oh, blimey. Nothing. I've got 5 children. Been married 25 years.
You got 5 little ones? I didn't know it was 5 kids you had. Holy shnikes, that's a lot.
Yeah, they go from 24 down to my youngest is 17, and I've got twins in there as well. So
you can't do man-on-man coverage with 5. There's a zone defense going on there, and commends to you. Holy, I didn't know it was 5.
4 girls and 1 boy. So I'm outnumbered, seriously outnumbered.
You are. At least you got 1 boy there for a little bit of help. But holy shit, that's a lot.
He moved out. He moved out about 18 months ago. He went. He didn't hang about.
Oh, good on you. Holy, I didn't know it was that many. That changes my whole opinion of you right there, man. I'm telling you.
Of course, and Farm Dog. The chat's saying that, yeah, Farm Dog too.
Farm Dog as well.
You might see him in the background. He keeps kind of, backwards and forwards.
And also, for if you have been living under a rock, is it over here? Yeah. That guy right there is the reason I started making videos. He taught me how to play farming. So fangirling, told you I'm gonna do it.
No,
he is the reason that I started playing Farming Simulator. I started doing videos. He taught me how to play Farm Sim just from his videos. I would know nothing about anything if it wasn't for him. It's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a bad day.
So excited.
He's a legend. That is right.
Yeah, he is for sure. 100%.
Should we run the intro and just get it out of the way?
Yeah, we just remind everyone that, of course, we are available on YouTube. Of course, we're on DJ Goham's channel this week. Next week, we'll be back on mine, but we're also on Twitch. We're on Facebook, and I think that's it, right?
Yep.
Those are the 3, yeah.
Yep. We'll just flip-flop next week.
Yeah, just make sure you guys check us out on those as well. So if you want to find out all the content, the pre-stream is live usually on Facebook and Twitch or whatever else we're on. So if you want to see behind-the-scenes kind of stuff beforehand, check us out over there as well. But I guess intro? Is it intro?
Is that time?
Hit it. Go. Go.
Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show. It doesn't get easier.
Oh man, it's so good.
It's the worst intro in Farm Sim.
Oh,
It's hard to describe. That's how do you put that into words?
I told Klutch I want to get that. I want to edit it because I got a drum set, the studio drum set. I want to get in and play drums with it. So next thing you're like,
Actually died.
It says, "Hey, is that copyrighted?" Air Burger, it's copyrighted. We all own all the things for that. Speaking of owning the things to it, man, today's schedule filled up quick. We have some very interesting things to talk about today. Starting off with, should we start with maps or mods?
Mods.
All right, so
Because I said so. I don't have a reason.
as you guys probably know, MrSealyp, of course, you probably know as well. The TLX 9000 semi truck was removed from the mod hub because someone had reported these sounds. Now, these sounds are not anything crazy in any way, shape, or form. Just someone thought that, well, they were theirs, and they're not, are they? No, they're not. So A2 Studio has been dealing with that. He is now purchased. He has a piece of paper that says, "Get out." He has spent money, hard-earned money, on these sounds that are now his officially, as if he went before. He's had to go through that. And another thing is, he says he's going to take this opportunity while the TLX 9000 is off the mod hub to bring it back in the biggest, best way possible. So he's going to be adding some new features to it, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. I hope I did everything that he said and everything he told me not to say.
Oh man, I feel bad for the guy because I mean, he's known for the sounds of his vehicles too, right? Like that's one of the things he prides himself in. If you go in to watch his streams, he talks about the sound and how he got the sound and built the sound for them and how epic the sound is. And if you listen to any of his mods, like the truck mods he's built, they sound so good. And for like to have this specific issue, there's a bit of irony in this whole thing and how it's going to work out and play out. But I feel bad for the guy. That sucks.
It's kind of the what's the army or the military motto? It's adapt, something, and overcome.
Sounds about right.
Something like that. Anyway, also, MJ Modding's maps are gone. I haven't found anything of his, at least that I know of. Maybe he's got something that I haven't thought about. MJ Modding has maps that have been removed from the mod hub today, as of today. Speaking of David, this is a different David. Oxygen David had made a post. I have the post. I'm going to read it to you guys if you are cool with that.
So which maps were removed? Growers? What else?
Growers, Peterville, Gatehead.
I don't know that one even.
I think that's all of his maps, I believe.
Okay.
He may have a few other ones as well. Let's see. Let's go in the announcements. Here we go. So Oxygen David posted a little bit earlier ago. He said, "Let me clear this up. Ages ago, now MJ used to basically use my maps and swap a few things around to make it look different. I was notified of this and told him to stop. He continued to do it. So I was fair and said he's not allowed to use any more, not at all, but any more of his assets on the maps in the future. He could keep making maps and put them on Mod Hub and keep the ones that he already released, if all of those stipulations were met." He says he then went against Oxygen David's wishes by uploading Growers from the console, which is technically a different upload completely. Yep. Says with thousands of objects that were, or hundreds, sorry, not thousands, hundreds. He then reported, which is why the map was taken down a few days ago, which we were not made aware of that reasoning. MJ Modding turned around and asked Oxygen David for permission. He said no. So what he did was, he says he went against his wishes and showed Giants a message that was nearly 2 years old before all of this had gone down, and lied to Giants to get it back up. And that's what happened.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oof. I think is the right wordage for that.
Yeah. Obviously, myself and these guys as well, I'm sure, we don't really take sides when it comes to things like this. Our only job is to make you aware of the situations and let you know what's going on. That way you can make educated guesses. Something to keep out. There's been a lot of controversy in Farming Simulator over the past few weeks, regardless of what it is. Remember, you don't always have to take a side. know the facts, know what's going on. And if someone else thinks something differently or knows something different, that's okay. You just let it go. Saves the community and saves us all from any heartache or troubles, anything like that. And that's the ELE, man. Just love everybody around you. That's all you got to do.
No point in piling on. You're not going to help out if you're piling on.
We can agree the situations stink. I don't think any of us like it. And I think we can move on past that, at least for now. So you know why the TLX 9000 is not there. You know that it will come back. You know why MJ Modding's maps are not there. We don't know anything about the future of those.
That's all we got. I got nothing else to add to that. I didn't even know about that till 20 minutes ago now.
No. I've been dealing with this all day. MrSealyp, anything for you? Anything from you?
No, and I think, again, talking to my wife recently, and she said, I've been talking about all this controversy and stuff over the last few weeks, and she said, I would never have believed there could be so much controversy wrapped up with a computer game. But I think one thing that people forget, and I think, to be fair, sometimes Giants even do, is how passionate people are about this game, about what they do, how they play, the modders that make the mods, and the map makers that make their maps. Everyone is so passionate about what they do. So when things flare up, bang, it kind of goes a bit mad, doesn't it? So yeah, it's happening. It's crazy, but it's you kind of understand why, I suppose.
Yeah, you said it right there.
That's exactly it right there.
So because I want to hear him talk some more, let's get into today's main interview. We wanted to get that stuff out of the way first because that's going to be a whole lot of questions to that. Moderators, anybody like that, if you want to refer people to the beginning of the live stream for those, or now you all know the information, what's going on. MrSealyp.
Yes.
This dude has tons of subscribers, bajillions of videos, how-tos, let's plays, 1 or 2 live streams here and there. You have been such an integral Giants partner. You are a FSL caster, I believe, correct?
As far as I know, I still am. Yeah.
He hasn't done anything in season 3.
I haven't. No, no.
Tell us a little bit about the beginning of your career. What got you playing Farming Simulator, and what made you want to start making videos? And is it because you didn't want to play something else, or something else didn't work? Or how did Farm Sim come about?
Farm Sim came about, weirdly, off the back of SealyEG, my daughter that's done a few videos with me. Yeah. When she was about, I suppose she must have been about 10 or 11 at the time, we went into town shopping. We went into the local game store, and she said, can I get Farming Simulator 15? And I initially just laughed. I thought, okay. So I bought it. She played it a little bit. One afternoon I sat and I thought, you know what, I'll stick it on. You know, why not? I'll give it a go. And was hooked from the minute I put it on. Started playing it, and I was getting from work, put it on. I found it a great stress reliever because you could just sit and relax and farm, and there was no shooting, no mayhem, no, you know, it was great. And then one afternoon I was stacking bales, I think, in a shed, and I stacked them really neatly, which for me was amazing. If you've watched any of my streams, that's incredible. Any of my videos. So I thought, I'm recording that. Bang, hit the record button. And then after doing that, I thought, well, there's no point just recording it and it's sitting there, you know, just put a video up. Why not, you know? And then I did another video and another video, and then I thought I could do a let's play. I was watching a lot of Daggerwin at the time. He was kind of one of my main influences, you know. So I was watching Daggerwin, and you know what it's like when you're watching anybody, you watch and think, I love that. I love that about what they're doing. I love that. But there'll always be things you think, actually, if I was going to do that, I would do that differently, or I think I would tackle that in a different way. So I thought, well, I could put my twist on it. I could do something a little bit differently. You have a go at doing so. You know, the whole let's play thing, I didn't even know if that was if it was a phrase that you could use. I thought it was a Daggerwin term, you know. So I actually messaged him and said, look, you know, can I use the phrase let's play? If I didn't have a clue at the time. And then just kind of moved from 15 to 17. And I think when 17 came out, Chellington was the first mod map that came out on 17. And Christmas Eve, I was sat doing a potato harvest, because at the time you couldn't save the game partway through. Massive field. And I hit 100 subscribers on that Christmas Eve on Chellington Farm. And that was, for me, such a massive milestone. I mean, huge. And then the channel just went. And, you know, when 19 came out, it was, I think, a lot of the how-to videos really that kind of propelled the channel. Because, again, people come on, they're new to the game. They want to find out, like I did. You type in, how do I do this? And videos come up. And it just kind of went from there. I can't, a lot of people ask me a lot of times, sorry, this is the trouble. So, yeah, this would happen. Welcome to the Mr. Seal show. That, I've lost my thread now. What I was going to say. It's gone. It's gone completely. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people ask me when they're starting their own channels, you know, thank you for what you do. You've inspired me. I'm going to start my own channel. What words of wisdom have you got? What advice? My advice would always be make videos that you yourself would want to watch. If you edit it and watch it back and think, yeah, I'd sit and watch that, I'd be happy to sit and watch that. Then great, cracking. You've done a brilliant job. If you are imparting information, if you're entertaining, if you're amusing, you don't have to get all of those things in, but some of those things, people will find it engaging. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And some people will stream or YouTube for years and never get anywhere. Other people, for some reason, it just clicks and bang, the channel takes off. I don't know whether it's what I do, whether it's my voice, whether, you know, I honestly don't know what the formula is. But it just kind of works. We were talking before we came on the stream, saying how crazy it is to talk to outside people and explain what you do for a living. And people are like, what?
It's
you
insane.
Play a farming game. It's your job now. You're a YouTuber. That's nuts. And it is.
All right.
But I love it. I absolutely love it.
Go ahead.
We've got to do this now.
Oh, boy.
Klutch, you're first. By the way, you just signed yourself up. How do you tell people? Because obviously, out of the three of us, Klutch is actually the only one that has another job, right?
Help. I guess so. I guess technically you're not working anymore, you schlub.
They won't let me in the club. They specifically told me you're not allowed to have gatherings of more than like 10 people, let alone the 400 to 500 that I'm used to.
Yep.
So explain how you describe to people what you do.
Oh boy, I haven't figured this out, to be honest with you. I've got some close friends still.
I know it's different every time. Just like
it is so difficult to figure out a way to describe this. What is it?
Where are you? I don't even know.
I'm everywhere. Let me see. For me, what do I say? I do videos on YouTube. They're like, oh yeah, is that so? Like you like vlog? Is that what you do? Well, no, we play a video game. Oh, okay. Like you play shooters? No, it's farming. What do you mean farming simulator? That's a game. Like what do you farm? Yeah. Right? Like no one understands it. So I usually don't even go into detail with most of my friends unless they are into the culture of what Let's Plays are, if they understand what that is. My mom does not. Like I've talked to my mom a little bit about it. She has no clue. She doesn't understand what. Like she never watched one of the videos because she doesn't quite understand it. Yep. I get that. It's just there's something. I think there's a generational gap for some people on this as well that it hasn't quite hit them yet on that point. I think it's coming slowly, but trying to explain to general public that this is a thing that we're doing right now. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. That's my answer. Is I don't have an answer. I usually just bring up one of my videos and this is what I do, and people are like, "What? You can do that?" I'm like, "Oh, lots of people do this full time. This is a full time job for a lot of people." Yeah. Really? Anyways, that's my answer, and I have to show people because I can't describe it.
Paul, do you have any specific thing that you say? You just try.
It's just trying to put across. I mean, I think the thing for me was when I did quit my job, and I know a lot of people that you look at like the big YouTube, it's like multi-million-dollar and pound earners, you know, and people think you're like that. I'll be honest. I worked in a school. I was a high-level teaching assistant, and I taught classes, so I was kind of teaching. I wasn't paid very well. My pay wasn't great. So for me, once my YouTube channel was earning more money than I was earning at the school, it was an easy decision to make. It took all the stress away, all that kind of thing. But that I didn't have to earn thousands and thousands and thousands to get to that point because I wasn't earning a huge sum. But for me, the hardest thing is not even the Farming Simulator. It's Farming Simulator League. You try to explain to someone Farming Simulator League, and a lot of my friends, even my friends will say to me, you know, what you're doing. I say, oh, well, I've been traveling around Europe. You know, I've been commentating on esports, and they look at you and go, what? And
that's a whole other can of worms.
And that's another. And it's like, what esport? What esport is it? And like, competitive farming. And again, in your head, you're thinking, I'm traveling around Europe commentating on an esport, which is farming. That is just, you know.
What I try and avoid it as much as possible. I just say I'm a YouTuber, or I say I'm a YouTuber, but like an actual real one. And you know, to make them feel like an
actual real one.
Well, you know, because like you tell people like, oh, I'm a YouTuber. You're like, oh yeah, of course you are. Because I have so many people that stream and they're like, man, I stream every single day. You know, I've got a pretty good following. I got about 8 or 9 subscribers at this point, sometimes more, sometimes less. I'm like, oh, I think that many people subscribe to my channel every minute. I'm not quite sure. and it's hard to be like, yeah, you know, and you know, I play with tractors, fake ones.
You don't call yourself an influencer?
I don't think anybody would call me an influencer.
I don't know. There's something about that terminology to say that you're an influencer that for some reason just I can't do that.
I just tell them like, look, I make videos, I make news videos and review videos on a farming simulator game. I said, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm just kind of driving around fields, plowing and cultivating, and that will get it. You say plowing, cultivating, it gets somehow in their head. This is a farming area as well, but like a mountain farming. So they're like, oh, okay, you know, I get it. Wait, like in a video game? Yeah, and I go fast when I do it. It's
we'll say what?
Yeah, and then you just kind of
I got a question for you, Paul. I got a question for you. What is? I'm sure you probably get this a lot, but what's your most common question that you get asked?
I guess it's how do you start a channel? How do you get going?
Channel related. That's funny how that is, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people will ask a lot. You know, how do I start a channel? What are the kind of things I need to do? And that's the hardest thing to answer because, like I said earlier, there's no rhyme or reason to success in it. All I say to people is just plug away. If you're having fun doing it, the problem is I think people have that instant gratification thing. So people want to start a channel, but they want to be mega famous immediately. And I do say to people, look, you know, if you're going to do it, great. Those things I said before, you know, have fun doing it. That will come across in your videos. And be persistent, just persevere, keep plugging away because it can take a long time before your channel gets any traction. So that's probably the one question I get asked more than anything, I suppose. Yeah,
that's funny. And then also we talked about that last stream as well, right? That was a whole thing. Our whole thing was last stream was that. Was how do you become a YouTuber? What do you want to? I mean, I'm thinking about making a whole nother channel, doing like 3 or 4 minute videos daily, and saying, "Hey, you want to be a YouTuber? This is how I do this." Yeah, and it's funny because that's the question. I would agree. I think most of us get asked that all the time, and that's 100% what we get asked too. That's hilarious.
Mine's is it coming to console? I gotta be honest with you.
yeah.
It's number 1 on the channel.
Yeah.
Can we spam the chat real quick? Is it coming to console?
Is it coming to console? There we go.
Sorry, moderators. You know, I'm gonna get a bunch of messages as soon as this is over. Why did you do that? Go ahead and spam it away. Spam it away. Let's go. Okay. I have another question for you. What made you make the type of videos that you do now? Why do you do mod videos and let's plays and map tours? Why do you do that instead of like let's say a news video, for example? Why do you do that instead of that? Why do you do that instead of live streams daily?
I think a lot of that kind of ties into me staying on console as well, I think, because when I started doing on FS15, there were no mods. FS17, we got mods on console. But unlike now, you would get one mod will pop up on one day. You might get 3 or 4 days, nothing, then another mod pop up. And then, you know, so I would do the odd mod review on a mod. I look back on that now and think, I can't imagine putting up a video with one mod on it. Who would watch that? You know, but at the time, that's all there was. So people watched it. And then when new maps came out, I would go around the map myself, looking around the map, trying to find everything and work out everything was, thinking to myself, if I'm trying to find stuff, there are going to be people out there doing the same thing. People that will come onto a new map and think, I wonder where this is. I wonder where that is. So doing a map tour became a kind of natural progression. Then when obviously 19 came out, the mod reviews just went a bit mad, really. It just kind of took off. My heart is always with Let's Plays. I love doing Let's Plays. I love doing a narrative in some way, some kind of storyline, if I can. But I know I've had a lot of people recently complaining because I'm letting the Let's Plays slide a bit. And I'll be honest, it has been so busy with maps and mods and mod review, and just trying to keep up with that alone, and then trying to fit in Let's Plays around that. And then I've got people saying to me, "You haven't done a SnowRunner video in weeks." Like, I honestly just don't have time. Yeah, so it just kind of became a progression through. But then knocking on from that was people then asked me, why don't you go PC? There's a lot of guys out there, these two, for example, and loads of other people out there that are doing fantastic PC content. I'm not a PC gamer. I've come from a console background. I'm not that au fait with PC. Thank you, Farmer Cop. That's amazing. So for me, the decision to stay on console, I think to some degree has hampered my channel because I haven't had a very fast growth up because I'm not going to as big an audience, I guess. But then the flip side of that is I think the guys that do follow me a lot more, not a lot more loyal, that's the wrong way of putting it, but are very loyal because I'm going to a particular audience. I do have a lot of PC guys watch my stuff and say, I'll always watch your map tours, I'll always watch your mod reviews. Sometimes I don't mop up all the mods because obviously there's PC stuff that comes out that I don't cover. But yeah, so it just became a kind of natural progression, really, I suppose.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys that come over and watch my mod videos. You don't have to watch mine, just go watch his. Over there we go.
Yeah.
No, he is the mod guy. Like it would bring up the time too. I love looking at the mods. I'm like, oh, I wonder how long MrSealyp's mod video is going to be. And I
go in depth on everything, right? Yeah.
I look at mine and just add like 10 or 15 minutes or like double the time, and then you're just coming out like, I knew it. But the thing is, we do mod videos totally different too.
Yeah, you do.
And then even Klutch, when he was doing the Farm Sim show, which is where we got the name for this show because we couldn't think of anything better that was more appropriate. All three of us did completely different. Klutch would show things off and say, hey, check this out, check this out. Guys, I basically read off a spec sheet. And whereas MrSealyp shows every mod, shows them in detail, goes over the updates so you know what's going on. But what was the mod that came out today? The Stubble Master.
Oh, yeah.
I read, I was like, hey, you could do this with it, you do this with it, you do this with it. I haven't watched your video yet because it came out right before we came in here. But, we jump there, you're like, oh, no, it's like this. And it's something you don't get unless you watch someone who's showing it off, who's showing how to use the mod. So I may be able to give you the biggest rundown in the world of every single mod, but this guy's going to show you how to use it and how to use it properly. And if there's a problem,
extremely in-depth. I love it. That's
he's the man. If you have to watch one mod review every single day, it's over there.
Then we got a comment in chat here. Paul should do a second channel called MrSealyp PC.
Hey, with the extra time that you have, right?
Yeah, exactly. I've got so much time. When I first got my PC, which is just over a year ago now, and a friend of mine helped me spec it all out because, like I said, I'm not a PC guy. I did one PC map tour, and I got annihilated, absolutely slaughtered in the comments. People were so angry and frustrated, and the kind of the vitriol that came out in the comments. And I stepped back and thought, blimey, I can't have this every time I post a video. So I kind of backed away from it. I kind of stepped back and thought, maybe that's not the route I should go down. I don't know whether or not, someone did say to me, you got to remember, if you lose 100 subscribers because they're angry about it, you could gain thousands. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, you absolutely could. But I suppose I don't know. It's just but then I can't compete. I can't keep up with the stuff you guys do. I honestly, when a lot of the new mods are coming out, and I went onto PC when I got it and I downloaded the game, I went into the mods hub and I'm looking through all the stuff thinking, it's going to take me months I'll have to relearn everything, So for me, I guess it's just, hey, VF.
Virtual Farmers over here too.
So I thought, yeah, it would just be, for me, it was just to kind of stick to what I'm doing kind of thing, I suppose. I don't
know. Speaking of which, so you're talking about popular and unpopular. What is, off the top of your head, what's your most popular video? Do you remember what your most popular video is, or most viewed video? And what is your least or least popular video? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Oh, blimey. I honestly don't know. Weirdly, on FS17, on Goldcrest Valley, I did a guide to cows.
Yep.
And
I think I watched that, actually.
That went, I think that was like
100 times.
I must admit, that must have been, even in my kind of early days of doing the farming, that had gone up to like 150,000 views or something. I went on to check one afternoon and thought, what? That was kind of one of my more viral videos. It went a bit crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That was worst ones. I'm not sure, really.
Do you have any controversial videos? What's your most controversial video, or one that you were surprised to see all the downvotes come out?
Mod reviews are hard because I've got a lot of people in chat recently in comments saying to me, you need to be harsher, you need to be more honest because you're not honest enough. If you think something's rubbish, say it's rubbish.
PJ, do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah.
Man, I try to, I used to just read the facts, and after hearing MrSealyp talk a lot more, like, you always need to find something. There's always something good, but it's your job to find what that is. I gotta tell you, man, if your mod sucks that bad, that's your fault. I'm not.
we do get some weeks and some days when you go on and you think, oh, what do I find?
And the problem is, I have so many. MrSealyp, you probably don't have this much because most of everything you do is console, and I don't think you have a lot of like mod partnerships. We have a partner with a mod creator or a team, I assume. There's a few different modders that will send me early release stuff, and I'm always very honest with them when they offer and say, look, I don't do my stuff on PC, but they always send me stuff to have a look at if I want to. I've got a couple of Quiet Hitman messages me quite a lot. Foo Farmer does, and they'll ask my advice on mods. So for stuff that's they want to bring to console, they'll ask me, what do I think about what they're doing? They'll send me pictures. Alien Jim, I chat to him quite a lot, and he'll send me updates on maps he's working on and mods and stuff like that. TNT messaged me the other day. So there's a few guys I talk to. I do get a few early access bits and bobs here and there. But is that the missus?
Yeah, I like the fact people asking for my advice is mind-boggling. I still can't remember.
I think she's got that right.
So, yeah, I've been having you do get in these slums where you have a harder and harder time finding something good about some mods are just rough. But the thing is, you also have to remember, is it personal opinion? Is that what makes the mod bad? Is it just because it's a bad mod? It's there for a reason. Somebody had to like it enough to get it on there, because Giants are happy to pass out your mod didn't meet certifications because it doesn't match our quality requirements for Hub. They're happy to throw that one out there. But then you get things to go through and you're like, do I keep my mouth shut or not? Like today, I was very honest. The shop search, I love that mod. The modder updated it, and they should not have used the controls they use, because now console controls for like a controller are overridden, and now I have to go to the end of my thing just to search for a mod. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
That hurts.
I will continue to say that. I will support your mod. I don't like that you did that. Doesn't make it a bad mod. Let's see. Let's go around. Klutch, you got anything while I find the thing that I just lost?
No, off the top of my head. Any questions in chat, first of all? If there's any questions in chat for anybody in here, especially MrSealyp, of course. Just looking through chat questions. Oh, Glenn's in here. What's he got going on? There we go. Guitar Nerd as well. Another a reason he started modding is because of MrSealyp as well. And of course, he focuses more on PC players still. I think there was some talk of him eventually going over to console, but I think that's a bit of a jump for most people. Do you get many guys from PC that talk to you about how to get their mods to console area at all?
No, I don't know. It's not something, because I'm not a PC guy. I don't know. I know it's difficult. I know it's a complicated process, and it's something I've often done when I do map tours now. Is I was always kind of a bit critical when I did a map tour. If something wasn't quite right, I would then say, oh, this hasn't been done properly, that hasn't been done properly. But then talking to Alien Jim, probably more than anyone else, when he was talking about doing the coding, doing the transfer and getting it console ready, he can only test it on his PC. He does everything he needs to, but then when it comes out on console, if things aren't right, that's the first time he knows that there's something wrong with it. So I know people can be really critical of modders and map makers and then say, this is rubbish. But a lot of the times when it first comes onto console and we get it, that's the first time they find these problems. Because the coding doesn't necessarily tell you. The coding could pass no problem at all, but then it has an issue. So I think I've got a much better understanding of that now, and I really understand what they have to go through to get it there. How they get it there, I have no idea. It's wizardry as far as I'm concerned. I honestly don't know.
We get another question over on my chat here. Rob's asking, any plans for more live streams from you, MrSealyp?
we were talking about this before. I would absolutely love to. It's something I enjoy, and the few times we've done them together, with you guys, and I absolutely love it. And I come off those streams and my wife would say, "You're absolutely buzzing." And I said, "It was brilliant. I absolutely love it." And I love, the chat goes mad. I think I did it a couple of times. At one afternoon I sat and I thought, I'll just stream this while I'm playing. I'm setting up a map, and people love that. Yeah. But the problem I've got at the moment, especially in lockdown, as I was saying to the guys before, is I've got a busy house. And as I said, I've got 4 daughters at home. My wife's working from home, farm dog. Every time anyone knocks on the front door, delivers a parcel, he goes bonkers. And I'm very Harry Potter-esque, well, kind of Hagrid, but and Harry Potter, in that, if you can see just behind me, this bit here, I'm under the stairs. I'm under the stairs, I'm not in the broom cupboard. So I honestly, I would love to stream more, but the house is just too busy. Once everyone goes back to work and back to school and all that kind of thing, then yeah. But the problem I've got is I would have to stream during the day when there's no one at home. It's harder to catch as many people then. I think a lot of people stream in the evenings and night because people are at home in from work and it's easier to do. So I don't know. I'd love to. It's just trying to work out how best to go about it.
I think you would find an audience no matter what time you stream, my friend. I think you would have no problem with that. Yeah. I agree with you 100%. I think there's certain people on YouTube that want to focus on videos. I personally, I'm kind of in love with doing live streams right now. I don't know. So I can understand your thought process.
There is no one in Farming Simulator that does a better live stream than Klutch Simulations. Period. End of statement.
Just try to break things and have some fun. That's all. Just trying to have some fun, DJ. But like I said, I kind of feed off that now. So I can understand when people say they want to stream, and I can understand the problems with a lot of people with households and not being able to set up for it at the time, especially with what we're dealing with right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, in the next little bit. But I would love to see you stream some more for sure. So hopefully that question gets resolved in the next few months. Who knows?
Oh, I'd love to, yeah.
So we do, we have a couple different things that we do during the week where we talk about mods. Maybe people miss some mod updates during the week, all platforms, PC only, things like that, and upcoming mods as well. We're gonna go in a little bit and take a look at some of those, and we want to hear from you and see maybe what your top mods of the week are. Should we start with you? Do you want to start with you, or do you want to start with
I don't mind, if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was from a YouTuber's perspective, it was a tough week mod wise. I would say for me, I mean, this kind of mixes them all up. For me, number one was the mod test map by Ninja Kurt that came out. I was so impressed with that because I just thought it was a clever idea. Yeah, there you go, mod test maps. It was brilliant. And when I did the tour of it, for me, setting up for doing mod reviews, everything was there to do a mod review. So for you guys, you have the I can never remember the name of the mod.
Easy dev controls.
Yeah. So I don't have that. So it takes me a long time to set up mod reviews. So that was perfect. But I also said for people that are new to the game, for people that just want to have a separate map to one side, they can test stuff on when it comes out. And it was only like 26 megabyte download or something. It was so low.
Yeah, 26.26. Yeah, it is. There are tractors that aren't that small.
Yeah, so that for me was a kind of it was a brilliant. It was a clever idea, and a lot of people in my comments on the video when it came out said they were surprised no one had done it before. And when you stop and you think, yeah, I mean, there's Flat Map and there's a few other ones that allow for creation, but that kind of had it all already there, ready to go, which I loved. Number two for me was the Heath Super Chaser QM Extra, the semi-automatic bale loader. It was different, it loads bales. We've got bale loaders already, we've got auto load ones, but I loved the design of it and how it all worked. It was just a really cool mod like that.
We don't have a lot of that. You're right. I never even thought about this mod, to be perfectly honest, but this is very similar to the Anderson stuff as well, right? Which now is just mod.
Yeah. Who else other than the ARM team, which if you guys are curious, I brought you tons of great mods.
And really good quality stuff, isn't it? It's always good stuff.
Yeah.
So number three, what do I have for that? Oh, the Brent Avalanche 2596 NDMM Devo meter, is it, in 7L? That is huge. Now I know that, obviously playing on Eureka Farms at the moment, there's bigger stuff. But so I looked at that initially and thought, oh, it's not that big. I thought, no, hang on, take your Eureka Farms head off. That's massive. And it looks brilliant as well. So for really cool mods. I did like that a lot. Yeah, very cool indeed. Then 4 for me was the Lizard Field Bins by Slutches Modding. I thought they were really cool. It's a brilliant idea, nice design, and something a bit different. Again, when I do my mod reviews, I always say, it's great to have loads of options, but I love it when something different comes out. At the end of the day, it's an auger wagon, but it's not. And that's what was cool about it. You know, you could leave it in the field and put stuff in it, and yeah, it was really good like that. And then number 5, this is from left field. This one, the skid steer leveler by FSM Creations. It was a something and nothing mod that when I first looked in my head, I thought, another leveler, great. You know, how do I put this across as being anything good? And when I did my mod review on it, and I did a video on setting up a mod review, that was kind of the two linked. Yeah. That thing was incredible. I mean, it leveled so quick. I mean, it doesn't compact, but for leveling, it was brilliant. I don't often use.
This is interesting. I didn't even know this one. I didn't even see this come out the other day. I'll have to give this a shot now.
No, it was great because you think skid steer's tiny, the leveler's not that big. How good is it going to be? I was really, really impressed with it. So yeah, that's my top 5. That's this week. And I know people always ask me, can you do a top 5 video on top 5 favorite maps, top 5 favorite mods of all time kind of thing? The problem is it's subjective. What I think is brilliant, other people might not. So it's a difficult one, but that's my top 5, I think, this week.
And it could change the day after you release the video.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny. They're showing that skid steer as well. Since we're going to be moving to PC mods fairly quickly here, did that Bobcat come out this week as well?
863. Is this by the same people? No,
it wasn't
the 800. That's a PC only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going to move to PC, but I was surprised to see a Bobcat in the mod hub personally.
Well, that's their second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just surprised to see Bobcat. I didn't know that Giants was going to allow Bobcats to go through.
10,000 miles an hour,
especially when it's done by ADub.
Heyo! I got a couple. So my top 5.
Hey, share your screen with me.
What? You need to show the look at me not doing that right now.
You're not doing that? Okay. Don't do that.
Share screen. There we go. Look what I did. I'm so good at what I do sometimes.
You are awesome. You are the best.
Man, I tell you what, when I remember to do stuff, my memory's great.
You are fantastic.
We got an update this week to Mantrid's Roadrunner Plus, one of like 3 or 4 semi-truck mods. These are like, for American guys, these are the only ones you need. I love this because it takes a mod that we already know, that we already see, the Roadrunner, biggest truck in the game, base game wise, right? Well, this mod, if you're not familiar with it, takes it and man, it decks it out, bro. It's got tons of towing capacity. You've got ram bars in the front 3-point hitch, back hitches in the rear, the brightest lights of any vehicle in the game, period. Also, shadows. See these shadows? It has shadows. Oh, man. And chrome. Also, you take these birds off and stuff as well. Well, this week, it got an update. 1.1.1, where effort to is. Come on, DJ. You got this. Get it together. So a couple things it did. It had these these big beacons on top. Look like real nasty ears, and these massive just lights. Well, it moved the lights. You could put them wherever you want now, or you can make them and the beacons you can make it go boop or boop or boop or boop. You can take them off. Boop.
If we could get that sound effect for a mod to actually when they move the lights on, I think
is this the one?
Toothpaste puppy.
That's Farm Dog right there. But anyway, so we got a great update for that. Mantrid also did. This is a mod that I don't know why is not on my top, but it should be. The lightweight.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
So this is he forgot about it, but I forgot about it. He showed it in his video. I didn't. I had to re-show it. Now he's forgot about it. What? This bad boy right here will do all the lights, none of the lights, whatever. You can make them go whoop. I didn't even know that. Whoa. They'll extend like little antennas.
I had no idea. I just saw the weight and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I haven't even downloaded this yet.
So it'll go from, I think it's 100 kilograms up to, was it 3,000? No,
3,500 is it? Or 4,
yeah.
It was a lot. Yeah.
It not only has the trailer hitch here, but it also, well, it's not going to show it, is it?
A pin hitch.
It also has the trailer hitch on the back. You do 3-point or a regular hitch, which MrSealyp said you can turn this into, what was the wording you used? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, right here. You could see. So you could hook it on literally anything.
Yeah.
And put weight on the back. Or you could pick it up like that.
That's crazy. I haven't messed with this thing at all yet. I think I have to play with this some more now. That's hilarious. I didn't even know it was there.
Full color customization as well. So you can run it from. Oh, I got an idea. I didn't notice this. So the trailer hitch is backwards. So the trailer hitch hooks and it hooks, right?
You can turn that into a 3-point hitch back there then.
Yeah. You just got yourself a toe chain in the form of weight for console. Boom. Yon counter plus one. That's the wrong button. All right. Console's got a toe chain. Now you can figure out how to use it.
Yep.
Wait,
that's interesting. I never even thought about that. I didn't know you could connect it that way. I just looking at this picture and I'm like, wait a minute, you can add 3-point hitches to anything now as well with that. And
if it works backwards with it.
It shouldn't it?
Well, we already have a mod that adds 3-point hitches.
I guess so. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. If that hooks up to a regular hitch, it will.
You could flip it and then put the 3-point or the front lifter on there.
I think DJ needs fireworks in the background, like behind his little green screen fireworks that can go off. Yeah.
Don't make me. I'm building a green screen room in the next studio. Don't make me do it. Farm Sim News is gonna be crazier than ever. Oh yeah, and then this guy. It's a crampy trailer from base game, but you can change the colors to whatever you want. That's all. That's the reason I like it.
I think that's the last one you had, right? Yeah.
Yeah, my Red Bull just kicked in. Clutch, why don't you take over from here?
Did we mention them all? I think we mentioned them all, didn't we? Did we talk about some PC mods out there?
Yeah, let's talk about stuff that I didn't know about.
I wasn't going to actually talk about this one yet, but we can talk about this right now because I have not tested this yet. I just noticed there was a comment and stream that this got updated. West Texas got updated. And you know what? There's been a lot of comments on this mod. So I have not tested. I haven't checked this map out other than some videos. But I know there's a lot of peeps that are excited about West Texas. So go check it out this week. It came out. We got an update this week. Yeah, go check it out for sure. West Texas, fantastic map. Let me take a look here. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, sleep anytime.
Yeah.
Have you tested this one out?
Yeah, dude, it's so cool. You could sleep anytime.
Go figure. Yeah, man, it's awesome. You can sleep whenever. I think that's cool. Let's see if I can find that. It's in the mod hub, right? Let's go back over here. Sleep any. Is it just yesterday or today? Or it was yesterday, wasn't it?
2 days ago.
2 days ago? I think it's right. There we go. Sleep anytime. But it says exactly what you want to do. I think that's cool. That's pretty cool for pretty much anybody. I was actually in Rob's stream last night and we were talking about this a bit. Sleep anytime. There you go. I don't think there's much else to be said about it.
You can sleep for up to 24 hours at a time. Just walk out of your sleep trigger, walk back in it, sleep for another 24 hours. This is going to make going through winter and seasons real quick.
And the other thing, unfortunately, but you could do it on servers as well. Is that right? If the admin is not available, so it works even if the admin is not available. Which I haven't tested this yet, but if that works properly, that's kind of cool because that is always such a pain if you don't have the admin on a server. That's kind of sweet. I like that. Let's keep on moving then. Player position saver. Yeah. Any thoughts on that?
Again, it's another mod that does exactly what it says, right?
Yeah. I think this is once again huge on it. Does it work on servers though? It doesn't say on there anywhere if it works on a server.
Yeah, go down to the screenshot. Well, servers, I don't know, but the screenshots, it's got multiplayer shown. Yeah,
it does have multiplayer server. Well, actually, I'm assuming that considering it says join the server, I'm assuming that it's working on servers.
Yep. Because a server would be the same.
Yeah, it says multiplayer supported. Just about
multiplayer. I'm just I would some. I
see it's the only words that are shown at the top.
Yeah, there we go. Multiplayer supported. But is that multiplayer or is that also server? I would assume it's both, but you never know. Anyways, that's kind of a cool idea as well because I can't stand that on some of the massive maps where you always spawn back at like the base spot point. Now you can save it wherever you want. That's cool. I like that. It's a great update. The toothpaste puppy power, nice.
We got another one right here.
Look at all the toothpaste puppies. You guys are awesome. Let me see here. One other one. What else? Oh, precision farming add-on. Has anyone tested this yet? DJ, did you have any comments on the precision farming add-on?
Precision farming add-on. I don't know how it works. I tried. So I wanted to show this off so bad in my video today, but I tried and tried and tried. I looked at the screenshots. I'm like, does my screen look like that? Did I mess anything up? And it says, go to check the help menu. I went to the help menu. There's nothing there, at least that I saw. Granted, I needed to get the video done, but
I mean, this is I haven't tested this yet either. I was just reading through it this morning. I'm like, you can request analysis for a geologist now, which is fantastic because as fun as it is to go around and put 1,000 soil samples in.
Dude, I haven't been updating my. I still have Precision Farming version 1 because I've got one that'll do the whole map. I'm like, I don't want to get rid of that.
No, I have the exact same thing you do. But I mean, instead of having all these little spots where you have other people's fields that are being analyzed by yourself, that doesn't make any sense in a sense. It'd be nice to be able to have someone come out and be able to do it, and you don't have to go and do it yourself then. I think that's cool. It'll be a nice little update. Hopefully it works. I haven't tested this yet myself either, though.
I think maybe you just have to start maybe a new game save with it or something. There's got to be something I'm missing. Nothing passes that just it says a thing, but it doesn't do anything. So there's got to be a mod conflict or something going on with what I've got.
Farmer Dave says, I did fields are on the top of each other. I'm not sure what that means.
Farm IDs are on top of each other?
It just said, I did, but maybe he said farm IDs. Maybe that's what he meant. I'm not sure. But anyways. Regardless of which. Anyway, it seems like it'd be a nice update if it works the way they're talking about. We just haven't tested it enough to figure it all out yet because it just came out just today.
Big Daddy! I heard about Big Daddy and MrSealyp's videos before I knew him.
Can someone make like a MrSealyp beard for?
Well, we hadn't talked about
yes,
that.
Twitter. Yeah, Twitter has got MrSealyp's beard, and we do have Farm Dog for a while, but MrSealyp's beard.
We need that because I mean they got the Santa hat, they got the cowboy hat. Why can't we do a beard? I think that should be a thing. I agree wholeheartedly. As far as off-site mods this week, it was relatively quiet. I don't know if I haven't asked out there yesterday. There wasn't a ton of stuff that came up on my feed as far as mods. That being said, JMF modding was one of the ones. Let's see if I can bring this bad boy up. JMF modding came out with 2 releases this week. First of all, was this cattle barn, which is kind of cool. Just a different, unique barn. I could read it to you, or you guys could read that yourself. You can see everything up there, but it's a nice looking barn. I'll give you some pictures, some pretty pictures. I might have to download this one later on. I have not given this a shot, but I mean, a nice looking barn, nice big cattle barn with a pasture outside. Also on top of that, though, let me back this up a little bit. There we go. We got a new John Deere. The 2950 was released this week as well. Yeah, I'm excited for this one as well. I love these open cab John Deeres. So that was released by him as well. Two fantastic looking mods this week. So JMF Modding, go give him a follow over on Facebook if you want to find these mods. He's got 2 brand spanking new ones out. I have not tested this one to find out exactly what options are available, but it looks pretty to me. I like these open cab ones, are for sure. Oh, DJ's writing some more stuff down. Oh, we got some more upcoming stuff you want to look at, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want? Is there anything else we want to talk about? Stuff that came out this week? I don't know if chat has anything that we're missing that needs to be talked about. Boo John Deere. These were PC only. Yes, PC only. I know.
Boo John Deere. You're really gonna love what we're getting ready to show.
Anyways, go check those guys out. Those are the 2 mods I wanted to talk about specifically this week that are released. I don't see anything else on my side. DJ, got anything else that's coming out that you want to talk about? Where do you want to go?
I'm not sure what's happening to him at the moment.
He's typing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I guess. There's a lot of exclamation marks showing up on my screen right now.
Big Bud 450's happening.
Oh man, you got some images?
Oh yeah. I didn't know about this till just now. This happened when we started streaming. JHG Modding announces the Big Bud 450 1990 model.
How did I miss
finished and sent off to Mod Hub as a secret he's been working on that I just figured out. Mod Hub for PC, Mac, PlayStation, Xbox, not Google Stadia, which we're also going to talk about here in a minute. It says after success with the 16V747, here's our extended version of the Big Bud 450, including new features like engine and exhaust shaking, openable hood and cab, roll call extended script, new proper wheel set, new proper ribs, new speculars, new realistic sounds, vertical axis in the Z position. I don't even know what that means, man. Fixed lights, fixed UDIM, extended sounds open and closed, and extended sounds louder inside with when the door is open. Get out my house. Look at this. Yo.
That is nice.
We got another
that looks awesome. Look at that thing. That is amazing.
Got another VIP up in the building.
Hey, Richard.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, man. This looks great.
Yeah, that's going to be the thumbnail of Farm Sim News tomorrow. Heads up.
That looks fantastic.
Oh, my goodness. These are the same over and over again. I don't even care. I just want to keep looking at it.
This is awesome.
Yup, that winner. JHHG Jenner.
They've been doing so much good stuff over there, man. I'm telling you, the last like 3 months has been ridiculous for them.
That's been killer. All right, now time to make the green fans happy and the red fans real mad. We got some new screenshots. Now, we showed this off Farm Sim News earlier today, but we've got some new screenshots. I have the 9X30 and 9030, as you guys know, confirmed. We have a European version that will be coming along with this as well. Plus, you see we have a quick hitch here, regular pin hitch, and the detail around it. This is not going to be a new 2021 model. This is an older model, but still very beautiful.
Coming along. It's coming along. I like it.
At least I think it's an older model. Is it a 90?
I don't know the year on this one at all off the top of my head.
I don't know. I'm looking at the.
I think it's new though, but the lights look newer on it. Those look like some of the newer lights.
It does look very angular across the bonnet. It does sharper, doesn't it? Like the newer ones.
A little bit, yeah, because they've got that little chikonk, and that's a definite chikonk thing going on right there.
Once again, is that an actual?
Yeah, that's a technical term at John Deere. That is.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah. You know, the Case fans are going, of course they would use the word chikonk. Everybody else used thingy. What?
All
right, let's make some more Case fans mad. JHHG modding, back to them again. Officially announced another mod that they have been working on. We talked about this a couple days ago or yesterday, whenever it was. The DB 120, as far as I know, all platforms that they're going to be working on it. Individual seed boxes, of course, like we spoke about earlier. So seed in, fertilizer in. You could either do each one through a bag, or you could do all of it at once, just like the things we already have in game.
You fangirled over this so hard last week.
You did,
yeah. Oh, that was before we knew about the 120. That was the DB 90 and 60.
Yeah.
Individual moving rows. I think they said there's like a couple hundred moving parts.
Yeah, there's a ton.
Where was it different weight in it?
Oh no, over 1,000 moving parts.
1,000 movable parts.
Each one.
I can't wait to see what happens to all those movable parts when I get this thing stuck in a fence.
Yeah. Worker C has finished her task. It looks like we've got a trailer going with it as well. I'm not familiar with that. Klutch?
I have not seen that trailer anywhere else. That is the first time I've seen that. I've got a couple other ones that are similar to that, but nothing that are that model, and that's the only picture of that. Is that going to come with it? Is that something else he's working on? I have not seen, especially a 2-axle. The one I've seen is only a single axle.
Oh, that's not how you do that, is it? Well, I can't. Oh, what if I zoom out?
No, you can click on the click on the little image thing on the top right of the picture.
Clicking on it.
That didn't do anything.
I didn't.
Okay, never mind. Welcome to Facebook. I have not seen that trailer before. Huh.
All right,
that's cool. I'm intrigued. I'll have to go take a look.
So I mentioned this is actually one mod that they have said there's no. Where is it? That's it. No information about platform or release date yet. However,
looks pretty good right now.
I don't know how to act, so I'm just gonna scream. That's how you work, right? They're also working on some other stuff. Of course, the DB90 2004, 8RT 2010, the big buds. I should have read. Oh, you said it right there. Should have figured it out. And the J&M carts as well. Man,
I didn't know that.
There's cool stuff happening. Get out of here. There's cool stuff happening in Farm Sim, ladies and gentlemen.
Still excited? You're right now?
For a second, I forgot we had MrSealyp in here, but I'm back to being on edge, so we're good.
Makes perfect sense to me. DJ, when in doubt, just scream.
Yeah, that's what all actors do. They just go,
yeah. There is two other things. So we've got Farming Simulator League this weekend, season 3. It's what is it, tomorrow? If you want, they have a clean feed, I think, on their English Twitch.
I think so.
And then finals will be on Sunday. Sorry, I'm going to be watching the NFL.
I've got a map we can talk about quickly.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Not released yet. This is in the starting phases. Once again, Kaz 64. I mean, yeah, big surprise. Guys working on another map, another 4X map. I don't have a name. I read through it earlier. No new name, only some pictures. You guys can check out Kaz on his Facebook page. So Taylor made maps, brand new 4X map he's working on. It looks, I'm assuming this is going to be, I don't know if it's Australian or if it's going to be something else down that neck of the woods, but he always does those ones for sure. But there's some early pictures just started working on, so you can expect a new Kaz map. You know what? He does his maps so fast sometimes. I don't know how he gets them out, but he has a ton of maps out there. So I'm assuming in the next few months, we'll probably see a little bit more details on this, but a new Kaz map coming out. So 4X map for PC only, of course. Can't wait to see it, Kaz. Keep up the good work, man.
A whole lot of good stuff going on. For those of you that are Stadia Pro members, like myself, the intellectuals, I'm the only one probably. I'm the only person. I think I'm the only person that's
was that actually, there's no intellectual. Come on, DJ.
Hey, I can launch literally, look at this. Click a button, right? Look at this. Look how fast I can start playing farm. Don't make me look bad. Look at ooh,
look how fast you can start.
Yeah, and I bet you can't wait to see the graphics. Do you want to see the graphics? You do. These are bad. You should see the graphics. I'm so sorry, Giants. I love you guys. Ah! Game may stop because your connection isn't stable. Your face isn't stable. Get out of here. You see how beautiful this looks? Man, it looks so good.
Man, I
good
love
loading
this
screen. I like that.
Yeah. How many
is
mice?
this FS13?
You know, this is an updated version. Why do I have two mice running around the screen? Why is that one?
You're on the wrong screen.
It's the intellectual thing. That's just you two.
Oof. So anyway, for those of you that want to play Farming Simulator 19 on Google Stadia, if you are a Stadia Pro member, if you want to do that, this is not happening, is it? This is what it looks like right here. It takes a hot minute to get in and out.
Oof, in chat. Oof.
Big oof. Let's start a new farmer. How about we go over here to Erlengrad? Let's start it up. We got all the DLCs.
Look at all those mods. Wow. There's a lot of mods on that one too.
It's free to play this weekend. It's laggy even on the best of internet connections.
That's too bad. I think there is a future for this technology, but I don't quite think we're there yet.
It's just not here today. And unfortunately, I can't Alt F4 out of this. So we're gonna, because it's gonna close down my entire stream if I do that, because it's all Google Chrome. So now we have to wait for this to load so that I can exit.
Wow. That's great. Wow. That was a bad play.
Not to be fair. Hey, okay, here we go. Yeah, let's WASD this. Oh,
in the chat it does say you can grow a decent beard in the time it takes to load. I was clean shaven when we started this.
Oh God.
The frame rates are bomb.com.
Wow.
You have to run, is that right? Yeah, look at me. I'm gonna tab. Oh, we're in the mower and we don't even know it yet.
You should do a Google Stadia stream. It says over in my chat. The struggle stream.
Struggle stream is real, fam.
Oh, that's a retro. That's light. I like that.
Yeah,
retro gaming.
If anybody's curious, I have a 1 gigabyte internet connection, so this is how the best looks.
Oh boy.
You may be saying to yourself, DJ, it looks so smooth. How did you get it like that? Well, it's faking you out, bruh. I can't.
So this is what it looks like on your side as well. This is not just because we're streaming this. This is what it actually looks like for you too.
I couldn't make any of that up.
Oh man. It looks like you're still running a Pentium 2.
And then every time you play a game, it also asks you, how was your experience? It's always bad, man. Stop asking. I pay for that crap every month.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Anyway, so if you guys want to, if I haven't sold you on Stadia Pro yet, you should definitely check it out.
Why were you biting your teeth so much there?
You know that Farm Dog. You know that You know that Chalky, because Chalky watches these sometimes. You know, he's watching going, no, 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 no. Stop it. And or I'm just waiting for Lars to send me a message on Twitter. DJ, check your Discord.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Sorry, Lars. I'm sorry, but that happened. I know we're making fun of something, but which wasn't good.
We have a farm dog sighting.
Island Life comes out tonight as well. I forgot to mention that. Island Life by Kaz comes out tonight. I think Old Timer Days is going to be streaming it. So if you guys are looking for something to watch later on, maybe watch Old Timer Days stream a new map from Kaz. It should be good. Can we meet Farm Dog? There we go.
I can try. Where is he?
He walked by a while back now. I haven't seen him for a bit.
He's so obedient. That's the great thing about him. He's such a well-behaved dog.
Oh,
no.
Here's shuffling.
Typical, isn't it? He barks constantly when I'm recording. When you want him, no.
Face reveal. Nice.
Where is he? My daughter's rattling a treat box to try and get him to come back and just reel.
Oh man.
Here you go, DJ. The new
maybe
game show. How much does DJ spend on unnecessary subscriptions?
Yeah.
A few, yeah. The thing is, I don't want to talk about how much I spend on DJ sites every month, but it's
Big Oof.
It's like 4 of them. Oh my goodness!
Oh, he was nearly there as well. Nearly had him. Come on, D.
We got a face reveal.
Come on.
Yeah, come here. Up.
Navy free cat. Yeah, that's how much I spend.
A lot.
Come on. There we go.
Oh my goodness!
He's gone. I'm out of here.
That's it. He had his treats. He's gone. And he took my fingers off.
Paul, I got a question in chat for you here, Farmer Dave. How do you like the controller on the PlayStation 5?
I love it. It's brilliant. I must admit, when I got the PS5, I was a little bit DJ. Stop with the face.
I use it. It's over there. It's just, I mean, when you have the best.
Okay.
Wait, DJ, what color is yours?
That's all gray.
Oh, see, I've got.
So we
got some green on mine now.
This is
one, but mine blew up.
I call this gray. DJ broke the first one gray.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
I like yours. I like Paul's. That's nice.
That is nice.
I like.
Oh, you did the custom one, right?
That was a gift. That my daughter's boyfriend is a YouTuber as well. Mr. Dalek JD does Call of Duty videos.
Word.
And he's got tons of stuff. So I said to him when my wife packed up for my PC, he said, I've got tons of controllers. They send me in from Xbox all the time. So he just brought me one.
I want that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, Xbox, send me some.
He's fantastic. He's helped me out with so much of my stuff. He's the guy that specced out my PC and stuff for me. Absolutely.
That's awesome. What are your PC specs? Just curious.
I have no idea. I have them on a sheet somewhere. When he specced out a year ago, he said to me it's future proof. And when we were going through the specs, everything we looked at, he'd say, we'll upgrade that, we'll upgrade that. That was fine until we get to the bottom bit to pay for it. And that was a bit more. But I mean, the stuff you guys run is way better than I've got, I think. So.
And here I am. I want to build another one. I found someone who has.
How you built now, DJ? 3?
I've built 3. I use all 3 on a daily basis. I'm actually using 2 right now.
Yeah. Well,
and I have started parting out another one. I found someone who, well, actually, one of my channel moderators and channel members, knows someone who builds PCs, and they have access, like 2-day access to 30 series graphics cards, 70s, 80s, 90s, all the goodies. So I'm kind of like, I kind of want, but I parted a 3070, and they want a little bit for it. They actually want as much for that as I overpaid for the 3090. So the difference between what I should have paid and what I did is what they want for the other one, which is still overpriced. What's going on this weekend? What are you guys doing? Videos, fun stuff?
Videos, probably going to do the map tour on the map that dropped today. Can't remember what it's called now. I'll do the map tour in the morning. And then Saturdays has become a family kind of. We have a. I know it's going to sound really sad. We do like a games night thing now because everyone's at home, you know. So we have a family dinner together, games night, and then we take it in turns. Someone cooks for everyone, and then I make Cosmos for everyone because I make a mean Cosmopolitan, and all my daughters love them. So yeah, we sit down, we play games and chat, and we just have a nice evening. So yeah, Saturday we'll be doing that, and then Sunday
you do the games night. You're sitting beside my. You guys can't see it on stream here, but this whole room, this whole hallway beside me, it's all board games. This whole hallway. I'm a board game nerd. And you guys can't see it all, but it's funny that Paul's talking about this as well. It's funny how that gaming community, I think Farming Sim a lot. I've known a lot of people that are like, yeah, they were big into board games as well. And Paul is too. That's
I think when the lockdown first started, I think everyone went down that quiz night route. And we, as families, we did quiz nights. So my brother hosted one and we all went on Skype and all that, you know, because my son lives away from home. So he would Skype in and we would do them. Then one of my daughter's boyfriends, he did a quiz. We all did it. Then another boyfriend did and we all did it. And I think everyone got so fed up with quiz nights. It was like, right, okay, board games, you know.
There is a huge market for those who are not aware in chat. I'm a total nerd when it comes to board games right now. But there is like the new age, like everyone thinks Monopoly or something like that. But there is a huge market for board games out there that people don't even know about. And if you haven't looked into it, there's so many good board games out there. You need to go give it a shot. Go take a look. BoardGameGeek.com. I'll give them a shout out because man, there's such good stuff out there. Take a look at it, please. If you have some friends you want to play with board games, there's such a new market out there to play some interesting. I'm kind of a sucker for the deceitful games, to be honest. Go figure. But where you can kind of lie to your friends and see who wants to yell at each other the most. I'm telling you. Go give it a shot. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Ticket to Ride. There we go. Nice. Anyways, carry on, Paul. Sorry, I railroaded that.
No. I mean, that's it. That's what that's what we're going to be doing. I think and we've been every week looking for new board games. Like you say, I'm going to check them out as well. And we kind of order a new board game every week to come. We did Trivial Pursuit for a couple of weeks. The kids were like, "This is ridiculously hard. Why are we playing this?" And I agree, it was, but we won, so I don't care. Of course it's hard, yes, but yeah, so yeah, we'll be doing that. And then someone asked earlier about the man cave. How's the man cave going on? Not far off being finished. I've just got some cladding to do around one side, but because the lockdown, can't get hold of lumber, can't get any timber delivered or anything like that, so it's kind of on hold. But all my stuff's in there, and I know a lot of people have been asking me, am I going to use it as a gaming studio for streaming? One, I've got no internet out there, and I could run it out there, but it's not like a log cabin, so it does get a bit nippy out there. It is technically a man cave, Man cave mod reviews. Yeah, I mean, I would love to. We shall see. Watch this space. Fingers crossed.
Pictures on Facebook. It looks cool.
Got some football fans out there. Super Bowl weekend. Let's go. Biggest football game, at least.
Where is the game this year?
It is a home game for Tampa Bay.
Is it in Tampa Bay this year?
It is the first ever time that a game has been a home game for the home team. Actually, the host team was in it.
Yep.
As far as I know. However, Chiefs are going to win because Patrick Mahomes is better than just one player on the Buccaneers. Sorry. You guys have Tom Brady. You don't have the best team. Sorry. I'm a Panther fan. I'm all familiar with bad teams. I get it. My whole team's terrible except for one guy. He didn't even play this year.
We got a Go Bucks fan over in the other chat, just so you're aware there to DJ. It's okay.
There you go.
Fight over it. All right.
I'm pulling for the Chiefs just because I know they're going to win, so I might as well start pulling for the team.
I mean,
man, that's all I've got. That's it.
Man. Yeah, I think we'll be watching some football over here as well. Oh, we do have a stream going on tonight. I've been challenged to do a massive harvest. We were talking about this in pre-stream.
Yeah. Let me get that together.
Yeah, you got to send me some mods. But Kaz64 is the 16x map Land Down Under. I've been challenged to go and take care of a 4,500 acre field. It hurts a little bit right now. So I may actually get some channel members to come give me a hand tonight, and we'll see if we can do a crazy harvest. We'll see how that works out. I know Kaz is working on Island Life, I believe today he's doing a sugarcane harvest. I think it's potato harvest on a field, on there as well. Which go to town, man. You're nuts. I think you're crazy. Go ahead. But I guess I'll be doing a 4,500 acre field tonight at some point. We'll see how that works out. So channel members, stay tuned to the community page. I'll be putting out some links on that.
It seems like people don't care about any other guests. They just want us to have Paul on every single week.
Yes. I'm good with that.
I would love it. It's been brilliant. I've loved every minute of it. It's been absolutely great.
So we have
eating. Yeah, the farm dog's munching.
Yeah, my daughter's pushed his food bowl into shot, so he would stay there. So he would stay in the background.
Oh, now he's gone. Oh, he's back.
Right, yeah.
Speaking of, I'm hungry. I should probably go eat something. I've eaten.
I agree.
Have I eaten today? No, I haven't eaten yet today, and it's 3:15. I woke up at 6:45. That's not healthy. Ayo.
Time to get some food. Yeah.
If you guys are curious, we covered quite a bit. If you're just joining us, we talked about MJ modding and some issues they've had with Oxygen David this week. A2 Studio has some sound haters. Talked about our top mods for each of us. Of course, we had our guest today, MrSealyp, talked about his favorite mods that came out this week. I added to the list for console players, and of course, Klutch Simulations came through with mods no one's ever heard of. Come
over to the dark side, you two. Come to the dark side. I'm telling you. It's nice over here.
I don't want to. Oh, here we go.
There we go. A2 Studio.
And you call A2 Studio, the mods that this guy's putting out is phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. Of course, you can have a shout out. Amazing guy. Love the mods. Absolutely brilliant.
A2 Studio. I'm telling you. Where does he come up with it? Like, no one. How is he the first one to do this? To come up with these awesome mods that are available for God's Soul. I don't.
And with so many options and colors, and it's just fantastic.
You want to know what people wanted? You remember the zero-turn mower?
Mm.
Do you remember everything that came with that? Can you name everything, or at least think like you had the mower or 3 mowers,
2 trailers,
2 trailers,
or was it one with loads of options? Can't remember.
It was definitely 2, but there were loads of options, as well as a bag version. Like, you know what people wanted? Just a zero-turn mower. That's it. They just wanted a zero-turn mower.
What about that? Do it? Go the whole world.
And then he created this whole new brand, Jack Moose, which is now on everything that he makes. He's not only that, but he's made it cross-compatible with the TLX 2020 pack, which has a module for that mower specifically in a different mod pack. And in the enclosed trailer pack, you can bring in the rails to drop the mowers up. How do you come up with all that?
I don't know. The stuff the edits he makes onto his mods is ridiculous. So, yeah, there's nobody that has many options.
We had a ton of super duper chats today. If I can,
I just mentioned that in my stream. Actually, the DJ missed all his super chats.
We don't read them all during this show. Come on, man. Kalamaki.
We try to answer them in the super chats for sure.
Actually, none of them are about me. They're all for this guy. MrSealyp, I owe you a lot of money, evidently. Kalamaki says, hello, MrSealyp from all the Go Ham fam. He's a channel member.
Thank you very much. Hello. I do appreciate it.
Highly anticipated show today. Yes, it was. Tarek Corbin, tell MrSealyp I said hi, and my request for his next Let's Play for Eureka Farms is 2,000 liters of wood chips in one massive pile.
That's easily doable on Eureka.
It'll take you about a minute.
No problem.
Joe Payer and Monty both with the $5 super chats. Panzer622 with the $3 super chat. Kalamaki again says the 3 Musketeers of Farm Sim. That is a high praise, especially with us 2 goobers being with this guy today. Dragon Sin, another prominent member of the community here, says MrSealyp's video yesterday on setting up a mod review was brilliant. Would love more like that.
Thank you.
4B Gaming, another one of my channel members, actually the forced Discord moderator for one day. That's Lane Brown. Says, why did MrSealyp decide to go Ham Industries? I don't know, but my heart skipped a beat when he messaged me ahead of that.
That was all to do with the fact, because I don't normally do zany bonkers stuff, and I know DJ does, and I know he loves it. So for me, so I wouldn't have people going absolutely bonkers at me, I thought best segue into that is DJ. So I asked, I didn't want to just do it, and then DJ said, well, that's a bit out of order. So I asked DJ first, can I use your name? Can I use your logo?
So in my whole folder of logos, I was like, yes, it's all.
It's cool. Yeah, so that was the whole point. That was my kind of segue in, and I'm loving it. I love the map. I love the fact on console we've got the ability from TNT to use this crazy stuff. Not everyone likes the Let's Play. I know a lot of people are furious about it, but it's fun just to let yourself have a bit of a laugh for a while. So yeah. So thank you for that, DJ. I appreciate that massively.
DDBDM30903. Did I say something bad? I hope not. The legend himself, MrSealyp. I can't stop smiling. That's awesome. Race King Gaming, big channel channel supporter right here, says MrSealyp, I love your videos.
Thank you.
None of these are directed at me.
Google
Mr. Simulation. Oh, he's got it up. Oh goodness.
MrSealyp, a regular on the Farm Sim show.
Down to you, Goggle Pop. Mr. Simulation says, love the show. Question, is anyone else having an issue with not being able to start a map in New Farmer? Will not let me select it. I'm on console. That sounds I don't want to say delete the placeable factories, but that usually solves a lot of problems.
It does seem to be, yeah. That's weird.
Weird.
If us three can't figure it out, then I'm not sure you're going to get
unless it's map specific, but if it's not working on any maps, I don't know.
Yeah.
Simulation, turn off all your mods, see if you can load back in. If it is, you know it's a mod conflict for sure. Mitchell Taylor, can't wait for the Outlaw. And no release date on that Outlaw. Saw a lot of questions about it today. Still being worked on. Don't worry, guys. Was that Leinster Farmer says, big thanks to you three guys for helping us get through 2020 and 2021.
Thank you.
You guys are helping us, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. Absolutely.
We're here to have fun with you.
That's all we're here for. William Taylor, another huge supporter of the channel, says, thank you to DJ, Klutch, and MrSealyp for all your content, and thanks to all the modders. P.S. Big hello to Sealy EG.
She's about somewhere.
Lane Brown again says, hashtag MrSealyp as third host of Farm Sim Show. Monty says, MrSealyp, what's going to be on the next episode of Eureka Farms? That's something we can share.
Eureka Farms is planting poplars because I want to do it with the regular seeder because I'm just curious to see what it's going to do. And I will laugh like a little child the whole time.
Have you ever seen a full field of poplars?
I double planted when I did Lone Oak a while back, but that was on FS17.
It's as ridiculous as you think it. It's literally just poplars.
Excellent.
It's not lines. It's not rows. It's like, oh, I went a little left or right here. No, it's poplars.
That's just what I want.
Let's see. Paul Struick with $3 super chat. Much love, bro. Much love. Sorry, strike. Oh, you let me say that for a year, and now it's.
I know. I can't get Paul's last name right. I apologize too.
Goggle Pop gets his turn now. Starting a petition to make MrSealyp regular on the Farm Sim Show. I'm sure we'd all be happy with that. NXGN Envoy Extreme. Good way to spend an evening while working on the videos. Been waiting a long time to see MrSealyp on the Farm Sim Show. Enjoy all three of you guys' content. That's awesome.
Cheers, man.
And Polish Farmer decides, you know what? I'm just going to do a $49.99. Bright pink gray here. Polish Farmer with $50 super chat. Love that all three of you what words are there? Love all the three of you do. Keep up the great work. Hashtag ELE. And of course, we have Virtual Farmer in here saying the popular choice.
Oh, very good.
Boo.
I love it. Well, that is all I have for me.
That's all I got.
I want to thank MrSealyp for being in here. MrSealyp is the reason that you guys are watching this today, not because he said yes to the show or the fact that he invited him on the show or invited himself on the show.
Yeah, invited myself.
That definitely didn't happen. But because in September of 2017, I got Farming Simulator 17 Platinum Edition and had no idea what I was doing. And this man right here taught me how to play Farming Simulator without even knowing it. And so a lot of the community, you may realize it, sometimes you may not. You mean the world to not only the community itself as a whole, but to everyone here, to people playing, to the people that want to be YouTubers, to people that are YouTubers, and the people that want to learn how to do cows, the people that want to know how to mow grass, the people that want to or the people that just have a farm dog counter going on to see how many times farm dog will do something in a video. You are a massive reason that this community exists the way it does today, and I do not want to understate that at all. It's a lot of us are here because of you, and we are very appreciative of what you do. And we just want you to keep doing it.
Thank you. Honestly, I don't know what to say. It's mind-boggling, but yeah, thank you. It's amazing. It's been an absolute pleasure being here.
The father of Farming Simulator.
There we go. I like that. The father of Farm Sim. I love that. That's a good.
The Farm Sim. Yeah, we'll go with that.
But the Farm Sim. Farm Sim. I am your father. He would never. We got another one. It's hard to put into words what you all do for the Farm Simulator community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 heroes here today.
How to mow cows. Excuse me? Words
No, I don't think I've done a tutorial on that.
Did I say that? Did I say how to mow cows? We'll go back and I'll go back and rewatch this stream later. I got nothing. Clutch.
You said it all, man. I literally can't say anything more than that. But I have watched more than my share of hours to figure out how things work from Paul's channel. So cheers to you. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is an honor and a pleasure having you here, my friend. And hopefully, when things get back to normal in this world, we can do some more streams together. Because
absolutely, I would love that.
Would love to get you involved, my friend.
Yeah, hopefully, because I should have already met this dude by now. Hopefully, Giants, we can get that worked out. I've got my passport. I just want to come visit.
VF and I were trying so hard when we were doing the touring around Europe. We kept saying, get him over, or we can go there. We're happy to go there. We can do something there.
Yeah. Giants were very, very straightforward with the fact that you guys were talking and bugging them about it. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, MrSealyp, anything you'd like to say before we take off?
Just that it's an absolute honor and a privilege to be on here, but also to do what I do and for people to appreciate it. I honestly, it is a privilege for me to be able to do it. And if people love it, that's fantastic. So thank you very much to everyone.
Cheers, my friend.
I feel like I should clap right now. That's all I got. Just feel like I'm supposed to.
So everyone go check out MrSealyp. Do we even need to say that? I don't think anybody in here has not. But if you have not checked him out, you guys know. Go check out MrSealyp.
Type in Mr. S. Boom.
It's going to pop in YouTube for sure. How many videos do you have out? Any idea?
Oh, about 1,500, 1,700. It's quite a lot.
Perfect. So you're going to find him out there. He's got tons of related to farming sim, especially tutorials or mod reviews. You're going to find him out there, guys. Definitely go check him out for sure.
There you go. All right. Well, that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed everything that we've done for you today. We're going to do it next week as well. I don't know what that was. If you did, make sure you drop a like all around the board. Drop dislikes if you feel the need to. Get subscribed to the channel. We all have stuff going on. Crazy stuff going on. Make sure your notification bells are on, because YouTube does that thing where it doesn't tell you it's on until it's already too late. And stay tuned. Got more stuff coming for you.
It'll be fun.
There you go. Hope you guys have a great day.
Cheers, folks.
Later.
Are you going to dance? No dancing?
Let's go.
The outro it is. See you, folks.
Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show.
Toothpaste puppy.